the power of music. We started playing and my nose calmed down. All right. Let's work a little bit of our technique. Okay? So we'll start with, there's 3 notes, right? Just so we are on the same page. There's tones. Right? And then there's slaps. Okay, so for your tones, your hand is going to be close together. This is how I think about it. In the middle of your fingers, right here, the middle part of your fingers is going to be bouncing, not sticking, not that. There's place for that. A lot of Cuban stuff, they do their tones like that. But for this one, it's bouncing. So really, this part, this crease that happens in your hand is going to hit the rim. And this part is going to kind of bounce off the drum. Let's try that with our right hand. Let's try it with our left hand. And we're trying to match the left with the right. Oh, sorry. Let me make this sound a little bit better for you guys. I don't know if that's better. Cool. Awesome. And then we have slaps. Slap. There's a few ways to explain it, but reach to the middle, relax your hand, and think about it like your hand is going to go straight, like a karate chop, to the drum, but just kind of relax. So you think about it in like an angle, and really relax. And it's the top of your fingers that are going to be doing most of the work for slap. Other side. Really relax your hands. Good. Then we have our bass. So our bass, whoever knows the other instruments in the culture, kind of sudus, right? It's like a soft mallet. It's kind of like what we're using. We're using the soft part of our hand right in the middle and letting it kind of go all the way down the drum, lifting up our fingers. It's going to be heard more in the bigger drums, and it's going to be heard more when your drum is not flat on the floor, then it's nothing. When it's a little bit tilted. Okay? And then we could try some of the other hand, even though we don't really do that. Okay, cool. So now, let's do a mash of all of them. We're going to go, and then we have some taps, which is not your fingernails, but that soft part of your fingers right underneath. Those are just markers so we don't get too fast, too slow, okay? So we're going to go tone, tone, tap, tap. Tone, tone, tap, tap. Tone, tone, tap, tap. And now slaps. Good. And then let's put them all together. Tone, tone, tap, tap, slap, slap, tap, tap. Tone, tone, tap, tap, slap, slap, tap, tap. Tone, tone, tap, tap, slap, slap, tap, tap. Tone, tone. Can we loop it? To the best of your ability. If it's too hard, just wait one. Do every other one. 1, 2, 3, and... Very good. Believe it or not, these are the movements for samba. We're just going to change one little thing. We're doing tone, tone, slap, slap. Instead of slap, slap, we're just going to go slap bass. That's it. Okay? And that'll be part of our warm-up. So let's just practice that. Slap bass. Slap bass. Slap bass. Slap bass. Slap bass. Slap bass. Right, left. 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 Very good. And then we're going to have to add those tiny notes in between. So when you're going to go right, left, 1, 2. Or 1, 2. You could do it with the heel. That's called the heel. Or with the toe. Okay? So, slap, bass, tap, tap. 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 Okay, so now the whole thing together. It's going to go like this. Tone, tone, tap, tap. Slap, bass, tap, tap. One more time. Again. Okay? Now the feel of it, the accent of it is kind of like, it's kind of like kashishi. That's why it's really hard to do it slow. Because for me to give you the feel slow, it's like, it doesn't sound like anything. But if you give it a little bit of speed, like bike, you can ride your bike really slow. It has to have a certain kind of speed for it to make sense. But this will be it. This is the feel. So it's not really straight. It's not... No, that doesn't sound like anything. It has... Okay? Best thing for y'all to figure this out is to get some samba in your life. Find some recordings that you are into and play to that. Okay? So, because once a week, we don't even do that every week. That's not going to get you better at this, you know? So find something that you like. I could really recommend Clara Nunes. She's like an iconic. And I think once you start with her, it's going to lead you to a bunch of artists from that era. Samba is such a powerful thing. Doesn't fall short of capoeira. We talked about this, that during the dictatorship, there was a lot of power to what sambistas were doing. You know, I have a friend who did a whole PhD on it. So there's a lot of stuff there and just absolutely gorgeous music. Just when I was playing violin, we did one thing of samba in Israel. This is like, what, over 20 years ago? It was like violin, piano, and guitar. And flute, sorry. We did it, and one of the teachers was like, we said, oh, can we do more? And he's like, no, you're going to start with this, and you never want to play anything else, because it's that beautiful. It's just candy. It's absolutely beautiful. So I can guarantee you're going to get addicted. All right. That would be a little warm-up, and then let's go into capoeira rhythm, okay?